Hello comrades, this is Comrade Entertainment, and today we are back with Elder Scrolls Blades. So, since last time, I bought the Watcher pack, I believe it's called. So I thought I'd showcase this to you guys now, and see if you might consider it yourselves or not. So this is the Watcher helmet, this is part of the pack. You also get swords, a few gems and gold as well, I believe. So Watcher's helm, it's a rare helmet, 53 armour and 138 condition. The Watcher's helm provides significant head protection for when the spine stops and the combat begins. So I personally don't know too much lore about this, but I can have a look at it and tell you guys what I find out in the next video. But for now it looks quite reasonably good looking helmet. I quite like the T cut for the eyes and stuff. Bit of a pattern at the top. Yeah, looks quite a fairly nice helmet. It's also quite good defense for early players. It's probably why it's called the starter pack. So I'll equip that now. And we also get the Watcher's blade. So it's a versatile weapon and obviously a slashing weapon. It does 52 damage, 133 damage per shot, and 40 block with 104 condition. Sometimes observation is enough, but when the watching stops, the elegant Watcher's blade takes over. So I'm assuming this Watcher is some kind of scout. Yeah, as you can see on the right, it's quite a attractive looking sword. It's got a few gems in the hilt, I believe it's called. Yeah, it looks quite a nice blade. And like the helmet, it's quite good for early players. So I'll equip that as well. And that's all the new stuff. So like I said, it also comes with 1,000 gems, or 100 gems I think, and then 1,000 gold. I'm afraid I can't remember off the heart, but it's something like that. I'll also collect a daily reward, I haven't done that already. And we'll head to town. I would like to try in my playthrough collect as many unique and rare items as I can, because you can find these kind of items in the game. So for example, some stuff will only come at certain levels, or will have a small chance of getting from chests. So I'm going to try my best to collect these, but they are quite tough. So we'll see how we do.
Need help with something? Let me know if there's anything you'd like.
I'll just sell anything we don't need. So I got a few extra iron axes, we won't need those. I'll sell the iron armour, because I'm sure we'll get some better ones later on. I'll sell the lesser defensive helmets. And that looks good for now, I think. Good morrow, warrior. I have something that might interest you. I'm listening, or not interested, but you don't even know what it is. Come on, hear me out at least. Alright then. My partners and I are setting up invitational tournament to showcase the best fighters in Tamriel. This will be separate from official ranked fightings and will not affect combatants' official standing. The point is to give a good show and rekindle interest in our trade. Many famed combatants have already agreed to participate. Naturally, the tournament will also be open to skilled amateurs. I'll put your name on the list for the qualifying trials. So what do you say, Comrade Insane? Are you interested? Sure, why not? I need some practice. I'll think I'll pass. That's disappointing. I was hoping you'd be one of our champions. Come to me if you change your mind. Have you reconsidered my offer? Yes, I'm in. No. How about a practice match? Sure, think you need it. Come, let's go. so we can practice Sonora.
Hi there. Good to see you again.
And of course, if you ever do need practice, you can talk to Henrik Seven Swords, and he can give you some lessons as well at any time. I think we'll give that a miss for now. Let's talk to Ornum.
Be sure to let me know what you saw at the raided settlement.
There is a matter that begs your attention. Some people have been disappearing from a small village. The numbers has been steadily growing. Queen would like to find out why. I will, or not right now. I will see if I can find somebody else to take care of
You have
this.
questions? Be sure to let me know what you saw at the raided settlement.
You're the best person to look for these missing villages. Please reconsider. Okay, I'll do it. The answer is still no. I erect the spine of concern. Perhaps this task is too big even for a hero of Comrade's Town.
You have questions?
Don't know about that.
Be sure to let me know what you saw at the raided settlement.
Okay, we'll do it. Good. One of the people who have disappeared is a skilled ranger named Malwin. She'll be able to help if she's still living. Farewell, Dryskin. And that's all the quests, I think.
Hi there. How are you?
Don't have any more goblin ones. So yeah, we'll get started with a quest, I think. So we've got Secrets to the Aelids, the Red and White, Torment Practice Nora, Pool of Despair, and Picking Up the Pieces. I think I'll practice with Nora first. Nora has agreed to give me a few pointers on how to fight against the arena combatants. And we'll get a training dummy if we complete it. So this is going to be a small level, so there's no secret rooms. But it's good to have practice. Fighting combatants in the arena isn't quite like fighting goblins or skeletons. Your opponents are more skilled and resourceful. You'll need to analyse their fighting skill. What type of combatants would you like to learn about? Duelists, skirmishers, spell swords, heavy fights. Enough, let's fight. So we'll learn about duelists. Most of your opponents will fall in this category. They will have weapons and shield in addition to strong armour. These combatants don't cast spells, they will instead rely on blocking and dodging for protection. They can be vulnerable to power attacks and offensive spells. So we'll probably be more like a duelist, our character. But we'll see the other ones as well. So skirmish. These fighters typically use versatile weapons with both hands, foregoing the use of shield. This sacrifices some defense to increase damage, so they will use over a few defensive spells to compensate. They will also use dodging and power attacks in order to keep you on your toes. Use their tactics against them if you can. What type of combatant would you like to learn? Spell swords. Some fighters use both weapons and magic in combat. The combination can be deadly. Cast a resist elemental spell at the beginning of combat if you know it. Learn it if you don't. Weapons that reduce magic or that do shock damage can help prevent them from using their spells. So I usually like playing spell swords in these kind of games, but I thought I'd give a different go this game. And basically, like you said, you use magic as well as weapons. And the resist magic spell, I think it's called, I'll show you more that later, because it's quite good for arena fights. Heavy fighters. These combatants favour heavy two-handed weapons, no shields, no spells, just massive amount of damage. You need to survive their power attacks long enough to wear them down. Dodging and defensive spells are musts against these fearsome opponents. Right, enough talk, let's fight. Okay, show me what you can do. Alright, that's enough. You're definitely ready, at least for the first few rounds. Let's head back to town. I must say, some of your techniques exceeded my expectations. You'll make a fine combatant. I'll let you know when we're ready for the qualifying round. Good luck out there, comrade.
Hi there.
So we get a little training W with that as well. Put it over here next to her. It's just a little decoration. The sight of the training dummy will show the people of Comrades Town that you take your skill at arms seriously. I'm sure we do.
We're seeking only the finest warriors.
Right, on to the next quest. Right, I think we'll try this one. It's recommended level 11, 4 red skulls. I'm sure we can do it. I must go to a recent raid site to see if it was the work of the Green Cap bandits. Try to find evidence of the bandits' involvement. So we'll get a silver chest and some gold. Just check my armor. Yep, nothing's broken. Let's get started. So we got one secret room to find in this level. As always, I'll try and put in the description whereabouts it is. So our first challenge is to do critical hits. Shouldn't be too hard. And also to deal damage. Nice 2 easy ones. That was quite a close one, almost died just then, but luckily a health potion just saved us. I'm going to be quite greedy and risk maybe 1 or 2 fights before using leveling up, just so we can make the most of this health. Obviously I would probably recommend, especially for like me right now who've got a few levels up or a few potions, it's always safe to use them. But I'm going to be a bit greedy and see if we can survive. So we got a wooden chest, get some crystals and another iron helmet. I'll just claim this critical hit challenge. It looks like we also need to deal down skeletons and bits force, so we'll do that later. Ooh. So we're facing against the mercenary now. These guys are a little bit tougher than bandits, but nothing we can't handle. Okay, as you just seen there, the secret lever is this bone totem here. It's just on the right as you come in this third village area, let's say. It'll be just in this little corner here, behind the bushes. So the secret door's directly across it, in this little hole on the left here. I'll just clear out this bandit. So yeah, secret room's here. I will open this little wooden door here. So I'd say it's about halfway through this level, and you'll be looking out for this third little village area. There you go, we just completed the deal damage challenge. Get 500 gold, very nice. And so when we reach this area and kill most of the enemies, we'll complete the quest. Looks like we've still got one more in the corner there. Right, and that should be all.
So, what do you have to report?
The settlement was destroyed. Was it the Greencaps? Yes, and some mercenaries. I will report this to the Queen. Thank you. Tread carefully, warrior.
I will report this to the Queen. Thank you.
The Queen grows impatient on this issue. Don't
You
doubt
have
me.
questions? I will report you have questions.
Right. Oh, and it looks like Theodore's just given us another quest.
Hello, friend. I say, you look different today.
Did you change your hair, your eyes, face, gender? I didn't change anything. Ah, I see. Would you like to? I'm fine, thanks. Ah, too bad. Let me know if you ever change your mind.
Yes?
What else do you know about me? Why, we just met. I know very little about you, except that you once lived here and then left for the Imperial City. There you came a blade until you were forced to flee by the Founder. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh right, I forgot. It's all supposed to be hush-hush. Don't mind then, I don't know a thing. Don't worry, I don't really care for the Founder. Bunch of killjoys, if you ask me. What do you know about the Source of Kryn? There are two types of people, those who want to rule the world and those who just want to destroy it. The Sorcerer King's problem is that he could never quite decide between the two. That's what eventually led to his defeat. He won't be careless this time. I want to change the look. Sure, are you ready? I am. Okay, here we go. So like I've said in the previous episodes, if you ever want to change your race or how you look, you can just go to Theodore Gash when the quest or exclamation mark for the second time comes, and you can just talk to him and ask to change the look at any point. So I like how I am right now, so I'll keep it. That's
I'll
all
be
for now.
right here if you need me. Or not.
I don't know if I've said or not, but Theodore Gorlash is, let's say, a particular Daedra. You might remember his voice from Skyrim, but I'll try not to spoil it for you. But Daedric Prince, sorry, not a Daedra. So a little bit of lore. There's several Daedric princes, I believe they're called in the Skyrim area, and he might be one of them, let's say. I'll leave it at that, but it's something to look into if you're interested and if you enjoy the lore. Right, I'll just go to Smithy.
Hi there, friend. What do you need?
All the stuff we just damaged.
I see. What do you need?
See if we've got anything else. Oh, I just remembered we also got a chest, so I'll open these. Get a bit more loot to sell. More resources as well, of course. So of course we do enjoy Blades, that's why I keep playing it, but I'll
These are today's wares.
rate it later perhaps. So I'll spare this lesser hand axe. I'll sell the light tower. I'll sell the Warhammer Sparks because we've got a better steel one. And that's it for weapons. I'll sell this lesser shield as well. This helmet.
Such a beaut. What do you need? Here's what I have for sale.
I don't know if I've said already, but if you notice I keep several different weapons. The reason for this is later on with the challenges, you may occasionally get asked to get kills or deal damage with certain weapons. And of course, like I've said, different enemies have different weaknesses to like cleaving, slashing, and fire, electric, all that kind of stuff. So it's good to have a varied amount of weapons and armor. And like I said, the challenges may also ask you to use certain weapons as well. So whilst you have a lot of infantry, it's a good idea to keep a good mix of stuff as well. Right. I'll play the Abyss, and then I think that'll be it for this video. So we'll start from level 1, because it's be the lowest enemies. We'll most likely run into skeletons, which is our other challenge. And of course, I like to save the bit higher level Abyss when I'm a bit stronger, because you'll get the new level bonus, which you can save up. I was thinking of making a stream, once I learn how to do that, on maybe Discord and maybe upload it to YouTube. So if you're interested in that idea, comment down below and I'll try and set it up. And we'll be streaming the Abyss and just seeing how far we can go. But I'll do that in the future, because I would like to level up and get a bit stronger first. Yeah, that's a potential idea if you guys are interested. Just missed it. Hopefully we run into skeletons soon, because starting to run out of floors. Seems like we're mainly meeting low-level bandits and rats for now, or skeevers, sorry. If you're wondering what the difference between a skeever and a rat is, skeevers are more typically seen in Skyrim and the northern Cyrodiil, whereas rats are more seen in the middle and lower Cyrodiil, I believe. So you'll see more rats in Oblivion and Cyrodiil based mods, whereas you'll see more skeevers in Skyrim based games and mods. So we got our first skeleton. Very nice. Hopefully we get a few more to complete the challenge. I'll also switch my mace because that will do extra damage and make it a bit quicker for us. Just got another chest, very nice. Hopefully the next level is skeletons as well, because we need 3 more. But we'll find out. I'll probably do this floor as last, and then we'll reset it. Because like I said before, I don't want to go too far in the abyss and unlock the other levels. So I'd like to save it for future, where we'll get a bit more money. So I'll stop here. I'll quit. So we got to floor reach 7. So that's not a record, so we'll retry it. I'll start from level 1. That's lucky. Looks like our first level is skeletons again, so we'll be able to complete the challenge hopefully without travelling too far. There we go. And we complete all the challenges for today. They'll refresh in about an hour. And I'll complete the floor to get some gold. Very nice. So that'll be more or less it for this video. I'll just go to town and sell what I've just received, and then I'll finish it. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, if you have any ideas or even just want to say hello, comment down below, because I'd love to hear from you all.
See anything you like?
So I'll just sell. Let's see what I can sell today. So I think I'll switch my boots because it looks like we've got some better ones. And unfortunately you can't sell what you're wearing for better or worse. So you just have to come out and switch it.
These are today's wares.
So let's sell those old boots. Nice. And we'll sell a few lumber, limestone. Just get every little penny from him before we try and upgrade it again if we can. There we go.
What do you need?
See if we can upgrade him, and we can. Very nice. So when it finishes in 40 minutes, he'll be level 3, and I believe we'll be able to make steel weapons. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we can currently make steel weapons with level 2 workshops, and when that finishes upgrading to level 3, we'll be able to make silver, which obviously is a little bit stronger. As you go up in materials for weapons and armor, they also have their own level requirements, so I'll try and show you this when it comes. For now we haven't run into it, so it's not too bad to deal with. But yeah, I'll just make some potions as well.
Let's brew something
And that
special.
will be everything for today. So once again, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.